It was the end of 2019, and I had given myself the goal of starting a comic on New Year's Day 2020. Successfully, I might add. However, as time went on and the 8th episode came out, I realized that I wasn't exactly happy with the final product. So, I went into hiding and began honing my art skills, while also overhauling the entire story from beginning to end. Every once in a while I would do a panel redraw here and there, but consider this my real test. I want to see how much I've improved since then, and how much further I need to go before I declare myself ready to continue. Now, I will admit, the old Lucifer Stone comic had some banger art here and there, but consistency was not there, and I also had very little experience with digital art as a whole. And since then, I've switched from Adobe Illustrator to Clip Studio Paint, a change I am very glad I made. Now then, let's get into the first redraw, starting with one of those so-called banger drawings. The main reason I chose to redraw this panel is because of some creative changes I made since then. First of all, the Mercenary group is no longer a group of strange, faceless, demonic creatures as I seemed to depict them before. Now they're just masked humans. Each one has/will have their own special mask. And I see this as a change that will benefit the series overall, as the Mercenaries kind of come back now and again. Another small change I made is that the string from the string stone is no longer black, but actually a light gray in color. I kind of use like a mixture of gray, white, and black to get the look I want, and then just because it's kind of hard to see, I put some airbrush black behind it to, make it pop out a bit more. And with all that aside, here's the result. I think that the new design, along with my art progression as a whole, really elevates this panel to a new level. Next up, we have this panel from episode 6. This was one of my favorite panels back in the day, but I felt like the background could use some pizzazz. I also made some slight design changes for these two characters, Jackson and Oliver. I forgot to add the splash of water coming out of Oliver's stone, but it's not really a big deal. I also did have some difficulty translating the old background over, but after some trial and error, I managed to get the background to look better in my opinion. And here's the final result. I feel like the pose that Jackson is in is a little awkward, and his design here isn't final. I really like it, but again, it's not final. With all that being said, I really like how this turned out. With the second piece done though, I suppose this is a better time than any to tell you to like the video. Alright, so, I like this panel, minus the fire. I did a really bad job with the fire and most special effects if I'm being honest. As a matter of fact, I'm still not so confident in my ability to do effects. So before this video, I did some practice with lightning and fire. I'm writing this part of the script before I even started that, so I have no clue how much better I got. Oh, you also may notice that the outfit on Miles is different too. That's because his first two outfits get kind of switched in the updated version of the story, so that his more iconic striped shirt is the one that he wears during the first mission, and most of the rest of the story. I found a really good YouTube video explaining how to draw a specific style of fire on Clip Studio Paint, and after playing around with it for a little bit, I ended up liking the technique, and went with it for this redraw. In the end, I really love this redraw. I'm not too sure how I feel about my lighting job. I tried adding glow to the edge of Miles the best I could, and I think overall the fire really takes this piece to another level. And last but not least, we have this panel of Thomas charging up a lightning attack. Like I said before, I definitely need some practice with effects, and hopefully you can see the improvement here. So, with that aside, there are a few other issues I had with this panel, mainly being how Thomas's arms are completely different sizes, but also his shirt has changed a little bit since then. Now it's green with stripes indicating his rank in the military, and most importantly, his snazzy belt with the military's logo on it. Thomas is one of my favorite characters, and I'd honestly go as far to say he's my favorite character. But I can't say for sure until the entire story is written out at least. Also, I found another Clip Studio Paint tutorial for lightning and enjoyed the outcome of that as well. And it's done! So, I love how this one came out. The lightning looks jagged and sharp, whereas before it looked like, well, not really anything. I want to hear your opinion though. Which of these redraws is your favorite? And do you have any other thoughts about the character designs and changes made? Comment down below, as I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. And if you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe.